I've been doing art academically for over 4 years now.
I've been studying visual arts since GCSE, and I continue to take visual arts in IB. So I've done this for like 4 years now.
Ever since I was young, I've always had a passion for art, but growing up, I've been told by teachers to redo something just because it didn't fit into their style or their interest, and so I never thought I was actually good at it until one day I moved countries and schools, and I realized how art was an open world with endless possibilities. And that is when I realized as long as I had an intent, I didn't have to conform to anybody else's likes or dislikes. And I believe this is when the seed was planted within me, and it has grown up till today where all my work is focused on my identity as well as my passions.
I think more than anything, the IB Visual Arts courses really taught me resilience with my art making practice, of being able to overcome obstacles and really rely on the patience that I have with myself. These past 2 years, I was able to explore a variety of interpretations of a certain key concept and be able to present them in these physical beings and really appreciate the different perspectives we have when it comes to the conceptuality of what is art.
In regards to learning about and improving my own art, my artwork has evolved from my GCSE pieces and now have a more conceptual meaning behind each of them, rather than more surface looking ones where they just like look nice. As well as this, I take inspiration from multiple artists rather than just like one or two, so that each of my pieces have different conceptual and different contexts behind them, allowing my pieces to be more immersive. On a more general scale, one of the skills I've taken away from this course is mostly about organization and meeting deadlines. That's a very important skill I've had to learn quite quickly.
From this, I saw the perfect opportunity to pursue my passions in IB art because I knew straight away from the start that I wanted to integrate medicine, science, and art all together because I've had the personal experience of having to give up one for the other and also being advised to focus on one streaming instead, be it either the arts or the sciences. And I didn't feel ready to give up on something I felt equivalently passionate for. And so I decided to turn this weakness into my strength and to showcase how unorthodoxly segregated faculties can be integrated to create new transdisciplinary innovation. From this, I focused on medical issues personal to me and depicted the liminality between physical, mental, and spiritual states in hopes of shedding light to my audience that the combination of medicine and art can be an eye-opener and ultimately a heart-warmer.
My exhibition explores the theme of journey through both its physical act and the more conceptual ones, such as the journey through the mind. What mostly inspired my pieces of work was these long periods of isolation, and you can see the transition from normal life where we're allowed to explore the world compared to the more dull and isolated one. I aim to incite a sense of reflection amongst the audience to understand that the journeys that people take are not always the ones that they set out to achieve, and despite obstacles can still reach a destination, creating unity amongst the audience.
My exhibition is called Routine, a visual journey into different cyclical interactions. It explores the physical charm and the regularities of life, from the physical mundane, the spiritual subconscious, and the human interaction that drives our everyday lives. I tackled routine in its basic form, but I was also very interested in our varying political climate in terms of gender politics and abuse of natural resources, as well as the growing conversation of the inner battle of being a follower of religion and being a person of color in a foreign setting.
And so ultimately, this journey has been an unforgettable one. And besides developing a unique set of artistic skills and techniques over these 2 years, I believe the most important message I have received and would like to share with you is to really take control in what you feel passionate about and take lead in showcasing your individuality. Pursue your dreams even if others tell you otherwise.